Hi, I'm Christine Gingaro, the Online Education Coordinator for LACC. In this video, I want to talk to you about 4 things that you can do to make your asynchronous online classes more engaging for your students. You may know that LACC is in the process of accreditation. Now, depending on how the process goes, we may have some accreditation team members coming into spring 2022 shells looking for a few things. And I'd like to talk to you about what those may be. Number 1, personalized feedback. One thing the team may be looking for is personalized feedback in SpeedGrader. Now, the level of access they have will allow them to see the feedback that you give students. I've heard from people who have served on teams for accreditation that they do go through and read each and every comment. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to do personalized feedback on everything that you give out. But when you do take the time to give feedback in SpeedGrader, make sure that it's personalized to the student. And make sure it's something more constructive than just nice work or good job. Number 2, using announcements to clarify course material. The team may be looking for how you use announcements in your class. Now, most of us use announcements to say what's coming up. There's a due date, there's a test coming up. One thing the team may be looking for is if you're using announcements to talk about some of the things that are happening with the material in class. Perhaps you graded something and you noticed a pattern in what students were doing. You can address that in an announcement. Or maybe there was something from last week's lesson that didn't seem to land with the students. Maybe you can talk about it and clarify it in your announcements. So think about using announcements in more constructive ways that link up with the class material and not just about what's coming up. Number 3, getting involved in discussions. Discussions are a great way to engage our students. It's a great way for students to interact with each other, and it's also a way that we can interact with them. One of the things that accreditation team members might be looking for is our interaction in our discussions. They don't just want to see that we sort of said it and forget it. They want to see that we're getting in there, talking to the students, replying to comments, that sort of thing. So get into those discussions numerous times during the week and see what's going on. And if you're using the discussions to further clarify course materials, it'll give you a way to see if students are understanding concepts. And you can find this out before it's time to grade. So maybe you can offer some help or advice or clarification while it's still relevant. Number 4, making sure your courses are accessible. We have an accessibility checker called Pope Tech, which when you're editing a page, you can click on the button and it'll tell you what accessibility issues are in that page. If you're using videos, great. Make sure they have captions. If you're hosting your own videos on YouTube, you can correct your captions. If you're using Canvas Studio, you can edit your captions there too. Keep in mind, we'll only have Canvas Studio until the end of this semester. If you need help captioning a video, please get in touch with me. I have some resources I can share. If you have any problems figuring this out, you can always contact me by email and we can go over it together. And if I can't figure out the problem, I can find someone who can. So there you have it. 4 things you can do right now during this semester to make your classes more engaging for your students. And as a bonus, if accreditation team members come into our course shells for this semester, they'll see that we're doing everything we can to make sure that our classes are easy to use for our students, engaging, and informative. If you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out to me anytime. Thanks for doing all you can to make online education better for our students.